There we are. Good morning. Welcome to Sunday morning's meditation. Well, this morning I got the impression, again, in bed, that today's topic will be courage. Somehow I feel like I'm not in Kansas anymore. But that is today's topic that is going to be included in our intention. So here we go. Please find a place to relax, sitting or lying down where you won't be disturbed for the next 30 minutes as we create an intention to release into the world. Close your eyes. Take a few deep, slow breaths, fully filling your lungs and your abdomen, your whole being with the breath of life. And with each breath that you exhale, you release any cares or worries that you have. Any tensions that are in the body, just simply release. Now I want you to focus on our bodies for a moment and make sure they're completely relaxed. Surrender to Mother Earth for the next little while in her safe arms while we journey inwards. So put your attention on your feet right now. I want you to ask them to relax and let go. Your ankles, your calves, your shins, your knees. Just ask them to let go now and just relax. The upper legs, your hips, your buttocks, your pelvic area. If you could just relax, let go. It's safe and it's okay to do so. Focus on your lower back, your inner organs, your full spine, your upper back, your chest, your breast, your ribs, your whole torso, and just ask it to just simply relax now. Your shoulders drop down into the most comfortable position, bearing no weight whatsoever. And your arms, your forearms, your hands, and your fingers, they just simply hang loosely. Your neck is supple. It's not bearing any weight. I want you to focus now the skin of your scalp and your face. Notice any tension that might be hiding there. And I want you to just simply ask it to let go and relax. And then focus on your jaw. Feel the hinge loosening up, opening, dropping. And then focus on your eyelids, and I want you to soften them a few more degrees than they are. Soften them. And then I want you to go inside your head and ask your right brain to relax and your left brain to relax. And then I want you to address your mind. And I want you to take the time to thank your mind right now for all it does for you. It's such a beautiful, helpful tool. But I want you to ask your mind for just this while to maybe have a seat on the couch and chillax for a while. We're going to let the heart drive the bus for this round. And we want our minds to stick around and provide counsel, input. But we would prefer if they just more or less took a wee vacation right now. And then I want you to notice your thoughts. I want you to imagine yourself on the ground, looking up at the clouds, and the clouds become your thoughts. You're on the ground and your thoughts are up in the sky, and you're watching them go by, float by, and you're going to let them go. You're going to notice them, see them, but you're going to let them go. It's like, oh, look, I'm thinking about that again, but you're not going to get engaged and keep thinking about the whole scenario. You're just going to be like, oh, there it is, let it go. And I want you to just recognize in this moment that you are not your thoughts. You are observing them from the outside. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. And this is a really important distinction. Now I want you to imagine a little avatar of yourself, a mini-me per se, in your head. And I want you to imagine yourself, that avatar, taking a beautiful wooden spiral staircase down from your head into your chest cavity to in front of your heart. And as you go down the steps, I want you to envision it viscerally. I want you to feel the feeling on your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing of the warm wood grain. I want you to hear the soft thudding footfalls as your bare feet pad down on each step. I want you to experience a feeling of buoyancy as you glide down towards your chest. And I want you to see yourself arrive in front of your heart on the platform and see what is there with your heart. Are there barricades or gates of some sort in front of your heart with locks on them? If so, that's completely okay. It's natural. We build up shelters and shields and barriers for the times in life when we've been hurt and we want to protect our heart. But I want you to also recognize right now that you have an all access backstage pass at all times because it's your heart. So safe passage for you always. So I want you to imagine now those locks disintegrating. The gates may be creaking open. Maybe a bridge appears over the moat that you've built. And you approach the door to your heart and it cracks open. And brilliant, beautiful beams of sunshine, light shine out from the cracks, and you open the door and you enter into your heart, and you're surrounded and bathed in this beautiful, amazing, warm light. And as your eyes adjust, you look around and you realize you're in the safest, most amazing place you could ever imagine or have been to. Everything is perfect. The beautiful weather is perfect for you. Where you are, what you're doing is exactly what you'd want. The colors are vibrant. What is beneath you? Is it the earth? Are you bathing in the ocean or river? Who's around? Do you hear laughter? Do you hear bird song or frog song? Do you hear the wind whistling? Are you out flying a paraglider? Are you on a boat fishing? Wherever is the most perfect, wonderful, peaceful place that you have been or can imagine is what you want here. Because that is your safe place in your heart, and you can always access it at any time and access the feelings of being there at any time. So I want you to take a moment now to really feel what the feelings are when you're in this happy place of yours. Do you feel safe, secure, peaceful, confident, joyful, love? Can you access love? Can you feel love between you and your partner, you and your children, you and your parents, you and your friends, you and your pets. Feel the love between you and the earth you live on and everything that she provides. You feel joy. I want you to just connect right now with how this feels, how amazing this feels. Then I want you to imagine that you look down into your hands and you see that all of your body's cells have transformed into brilliant points of light. And you're almost existing as a light cloud, layers of energy. And this is just a shift in perception of who we are, because we're all comprised of energy. It's the common denominator for all of existence. We are all simply energy forms. I want you to see yourself as this beautiful light cloud of energy layers. And I want you to look around and see that your outer energy layers are in communion with the energy layers of everything around you and everyone around you at all times. There is always an exchange, a joining. There is never any separation. And then I want you to look up, see a beautiful cosmic ribbon of light, the most immaculate beauty you've ever witnessed. And that is the flow of the cosmos. That is the flow of higher consciousness of all, of one. It is the great flow that we all belong to. And I want you to imagine your light merging with that light. And it's safe. It's okay to surrender to that. You won't lose yourself. You can come back out of it. Just want you to allow yourself to become part of that flow. And once you're within the flow, you'll know that you've joined it, because you will feel this innate sense of coming home. And you will feel that you are everyone and everything, such a deep, profound belonging. You will also feel that everything and everyone is also you, that we are all one, we are all part of the same pie. And that's quite a blissful, comforting feeling. It's a joyful feeling. And also you recognize that in this place, I call this place the Nexus, you are privy to the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe. Excuse me. Miracles abound here. Spontaneous healings happen here. The ability to create is here. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to create a reality with this perspective that we have now of being one with everything and everyone. We're going to create a reality, and we're going to see where courage fits into it. So I want you to imagine now that you're in your life tomorrow. You're living your perfect life that you can imagine for yourself. First of all, you are healthy and vibrant and whole. And you are pursuing your passions in life. Life is flowing and is easier because your core survival needs are met, as abundance is plentiful on this planet for everyone. And you look at the breakfast table at your family, and you're also not only feeling that for yourself and having that for yourself, but your family is that fulfilled and joyful. And you see the smiles on their faces and the communication and the connection you feel to one another so strongly, so supportive, so joyous. Compassion, love, all those things you have. And I want you to imagine your friends now and your community, and you're seeing all these same things when you come across them. Happy, vibrant, healthy people pursuing things in life that make them joyful, pursuing their own gifts, unique talents that they are bringing to share with the whole of the planet. I want you to imagine the feelings of trust and faith that you have, because you know that you are existing in this world with all these other people who are also awakened, who also understand that we all belong to one and that we're not separate and that we'll behave accordingly. It's a beautiful freedom. I want you to imagine your life walking about without masks, knowing that everybody knows how to take care of themselves, knowing that the systems are in place to look after sometimes when we have rough patches. I want you to imagine that we are all working together in cooperation to make everything work. Now I want you to imagine the freedom, all your freedoms intact, the freedom to choose for yourself and your own body, your own temple, what is right for you, the freedom to move around on this world, the freedom to be and congregate with any people you choose in any number, freedom to hug and the touch and support and love the way we were meant to be together. The freedom to come together, to bring ideas together, to solve problems. The freedom to come together in learning. The freedom to come together in joyous dance, music, and raising our voices together in harmony. And then I want you to imagine what it would be like for you to add courage to this beautiful intention. And what I mean by courage is a very large topic and can be accessed on many levels. So we'll start with personal courage. Personal courage is from inside of yourself. And it is something that is there for all of us to connect with. Personal courage examples would be facing the things that might be new and frightening for you. One of these things might be, you would think that creating this beautiful intention for reality, this perfect reality, would have no need for courage, but it might. It might, because it might be scary for you. It might be uncomfortable for you to imagine change of what you're used to into something new. And that shift might require a little bit of courage. And that's okay. It's okay that you need that. And if you feel that, that is completely normal. Human beings are not the most adaptable to rapid change. So I want you to take a moment to connect with that courage inside of yourself for this reason now. And I want you to imagine that the change into this perfect intention of reality that we're creating together, this wonderful life that you want, living in this wonderful world that works, that we want, that we have that courage, because we do. I just want you to connect with it right now. And I want you to know that it's okay. to feel a little nervous, to feel a little bit uncertain, to feel a little bit uncomfortable. I want you to just allow yourself that that's okay, and that courage is going ahead with it anyways. Courage is being able to sit with those feelings. And courage is rooted and anchored in your will, your intent, your belief that something larger than yourself is more important at stake. And it's different for everyone what that is. I want you to take just a second here to dial in to what drives your courage. What motivates you to step up when things are difficult, when things are rough? I want you to just honor what comes up for you, whatever it is. It could be the safety and well-being of your family. It could be your vision for a better world. It could simply be because you want the security of knowing that you have clean water, safe, natural food to eat, heat in your home. You want the basics covered. I mean, people's reasons and their motivations for courage are all completely equal and acceptable. I just want you to find that right now for yourself, what it is for yourself. For me, I have this vision of this world, this reality, this shift of our consciousness to awaken and to explore what is possible for our race to achieve by journeying inside and connecting with this wisdom of the Nexus and seeing and living in a beautiful world, a clean world that flows and works for everybody. Those are my motivations, and they are much larger than me, and I'm willing to find the courage to do what I have to do, to be what I have to be, to go through the changes I need to go through in order to achieve these goals. But whatever your motivation and whatever courage looks like to you is completely acceptable. I just want you to find it right now. Add it to your intention. Maybe imagine in your beautiful world that you've just created that it's realistic in terms of, we're human beings and there's going to be ups and downs and rough patches here and there. So I want you to imagine that when those things happen, not only do we have the facilities and the makeup to deal with these situations as they come up, but that our courage is always there and available, supporting us through these times. How does that feel inside to you? How does it feel? Does it feel secure? Does it feel safe? Do you feel confident knowing that that courage sits within you and can be called upon at any time to help you at any time? Even in this new perfect reality, courage is a wonderful, wonderful asset at our disposal. It's a wonderful reminder that we are human beings. I want you to sit with it right now and feel the appreciation for courage, our own courage. whatever that courage looks like to you when you express it. It doesn't always have to be the courage of a hero. Courage also comes in small doses, small packages. Everyday courage. And each and every one of us is blessed with that in abundance. So I'd like you now to imagine this beautiful, perfect world, healthy, happy, vibrant for all, clean planet, healed, a healed earth with healed people, moving forward into the future together and with all the abundances we need. And I want you to imagine that this intention, this creation of a reality, this intention building up as a big ball of energy in your center, in your heart, in your solar plexus, in the dantian. Imagine it vibrant and alive, crackling with energy. And then I want you to anchor that and power it with those emotions that you feel. The emotions you feel about courage, the emotions you feel about gratitude. Put yourself in the walking shoes of the you in that reality that you just created. How wonderful would it feel to walk around and be in that reality? Would you feel elated? Would you feel unconditional love flowing from the connection between you and everyone and everything around you? Would you feel compassion? Would you feel passion? And would you feel alive, awake, aware, vibrant? Would you feel confident and secure? Would you feel gratitude? Would you look around, stop and look around you, and be so incredibly thankful for every moment of this wonderful life that you get to live? I want you to take that ball of energy now, your intention that you've created in your center, and I want you to have it be a sponge and absorb all the gratitude that you can, all the love and the joy that you can from this intention. Feel it. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we release and exhale, we're going to blow the energy of the higher vibrational frequency of that energy that you just created into the world. Ready? I feel tingly all over. Good job. It is done, so say we all. I want you to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe shift your limbs around a little, your head from side to side. Come back into your body. When you're ready, open your eyes, come back into the room. And to your life, your new life, because we are shifting reality. This is powerful stuff, just scratching the surface. And the more we can do it together and add to each other's high resonance frequency, energy, intentions that we're putting out there, the more and the faster that this reality shifts. So thank you for joining me today. Whether you're doing this live or the recorded version, it's all good. It's all doing the work. And have the most excellent day for yourself. And we'll see you again either tonight or tomorrow.